Groovy. Groovy, baby. How do I make it not triggered again? Just sync. A bit slower. Still a bit clicky, isn't it? It's a bit better. Should all be better with some filtering, I imagine. Good, great, excellent, wonderful. I get that on the old LFO, I think. I need less white noise. That's better. Hello, Dima. How are you? Hey, nice drum pattern. Nice, works nice with the bass. Are these percussions also in one of your sample packs? No, I don't believe so. This is I just pulled a random sample from my hard drive. I don't really know where it's from. I do have some. I think I've got 2 sample packs on my website which have drums in though, they do have very good percussions in, but it's not this one exactly. I could do some more. I could make some sort of more percussion breaks like this though. Wouldn't be very difficult. Would just take time, but I can do that if there's demand for it. Still not sure how I feel about the white noise. Maybe I'll try a different noise. Pipeline. Pong's alright. I almost still want one with a bit more high end though. That's kind of what the sound was lacking. No, don't do that. Don't do that. We need that's a pretty good one. That's cool. Alright, I can think of maybe doing a filter next. Quite cool. I like it. I like it. No low end boost, that's enough already. that's the warm up bass done. Jake likes it. That's good. Wonny, wobbly warm ups. Wobbly warm up. Got it, and I'm doing good. Thank you. Hope all is well for you as well. Yeah, not too bad. Not wasting time, I see. No time to waste, my friend. We've got missions to accomplish. Jake, I'm glad you like the patch. I'm going to move on to a new one now. So, that was nice and easy warm-up sound. Let's do something different now. Still with Vital, because it's a bit easy and friendly. But a different MIDI pattern this time. Maybe something FM'd into that could be cool. Oh, I've done the wrong thing here. Might as well go for the third one then. Yes. Alright, may as well get noise in on this one as well. Oh, that's cool. Am I still live? Because I think I lost, seem to have lost a bit of connection there. I think I'm back. Right? Oh, this is going to be a cool one. Still live. Yeah. No, it was my OBS cut out, but only for a split second. Oh, this is cool. It's got a bit of an old school feeling to it. A bit of a Dillinger feeling. There we go. Yeah, we've all got internet anxiety, haven't we? If when your internet cuts out for a split second, you're like, oh no, how long? How long? I've had it the case with my router here sometimes where it cuts out and it like I have to get the engineer or something, and then and sometimes you can't get an appointment for ages. That's happened like twice since I've been here, and then it's like you've got like a week with no internet, and you're like, oh no. And so every time it cuts out for a split second, in the back of your mind, you're like, oh no, please don't be gone for a whole week again. Thankfully, that hasn't happened for ages now, though. Oh, that sounds terrible, Jake. That sounds like you need to move or replace your provider or something. You can't be dealing with that in 2025, mate. Nah, that's not fair. You can get better internet in Ghana than that, probably, mate. Oh yeah, I was going to do another LFO on this one, a slow one. What's the better rhythm? Maybe it should be a dotted. Alright, any cool stuff I can do over here, maybe? No, the answer is no. But this would be cool though. I like the way that messes with my head. Need to be honest. Paying 250 megabytes, getting 100, definitely time to switch. Virgin haven't sorted it out after saying they will. To my amateur ear, this already sounds great. Thank you. Yeah, this is a cool one now. Yeah, the problem that I've found, because I've travelled quite a lot. I'm not bragging, but I have been to loads of countries, and I've found that like a lot of the times the countries in the West, like here in Germany or in England, like the Wi-Fi is awful compared to like cheap countries. Like no joke, when I lived in Colombia for like 5 months, and the Wi-Fi there was like the best I've ever seen or ever had, like anywhere. Like it's just consistently like super fast. And then you compare that with like a country that thinks it's civilized like England or Germany, and the internet is terrible in comparison. Keeps cutting out. You can't get the engineer around for weeks. Oh mate, yeah, it's not fair, is it? It's not fair. I need reverb on this as well. It's cool, isn't it? It's cool. What's next then? Compressor. I'm a big fan of doing this, of like having one LFO doing a main rhythm, and then another one doing like this kind of counter tone that happens through the sound. You know. I think this one maybe should be on the main LFO though. The delay can be maybe on the other one. I think that could be cool. Subtle but effective, I think. This needs to be on one of the LFOs, I'm not sure which one. I think maybe the other one. That's sick, but almost. Don't know if I need a boost there or not. I don't think I do really. I think it was better just in the high end. Sick. All right. Any more for any more? Any more for any more? I've got just a normal notch filter. I barely ever use that. Where is it? Notch. Is that the notch? No, it's not a notch. There it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that could be sick actually. It's going to be a bit more neuro now. Yeah, and that also needs to go on the mix. But the other way. I kind of want this to trigger actually. That'd be better, wouldn't it? Yeah. I think it sounds better like that. I don't think I need much else than that. I mean, a flanger, like just for fun, I don't know. I can make it work somehow. first hit slightly more flanged than the rest of it now, but that's cool. That's cool. All right, I need a name for this one because it's cool. I like it. Something to do with bad Wi-Fi, although that doesn't really sound like a good name. To my amateur ear, this is great. Amateur ear. I don't know. It's got a bit of an old school analog kind of flavour. Maybe the I might just call it the analog circuits, something like that. I think that's cool. Good. That was a bit of a winner. That one, I like that. What should we do next? What do we start with? What kind of? I'm always starting with in Vital. I seem to always do sine waves or saw waves. There's nothing wrong with that really, inherently, but I just need some different sort of inspiration, you know. Maybe let's try one of them with the crappy toilet. Some weird spectral stuff that I don't normally do. Matrix, some Matrix sounds. Some Neo stuff, yeah. This is the Matrix bass. The Nebuchadnezzar. There's some good idea in there somewhere. I haven't found it yet. Maybe it's just my actual LFO, to be honest. Needs to be slow though. It's got to be something like similar to how it was before. Maybe this might sound really good with a massive flanger on it, I'm just thinking. Let me try that already. Oh yeah, that's cool. Do you know what else will make it good? Would be a low pass filter for the beginning bit, I think. Something that opens up like that, you know? Yeah, I will get to your questions. Do you have tutorials on creating using custom waveforms in Vital? Or do you generally rely on the ones that thip with it? Thip with me, let's thip some chamomile tea. Actually, it's green tea I've got right now, not chamomile tea. Are there benefits on making custom ones? Sorry for noob questions. No, it's not a noob question. There are definitely benefits to making custom ones. However, an honest answer would be, I already find that even just using the ones that are already there, in combination with different ways of filtering and different like routings of FM, you can already get like such an unlimited amount of sounds just doing things that way, you know, that I haven't delved too much into creating my own wave shapes, simply for the fact that I'm lazy. Yeah, it's going to help you get even more unique sounds, don't get me wrong, but you've got so many chances for random happy accidents in Vital, even when you don't use them either, you know, so either way is fine. I don't know if I've done, I probably have done in the past some kind of videos on custom waveforms in Vital. I might have done one or two in the past, but probably not that many. So I'm not an expert in that field of Vital. I could look into it more if you're interested. It could be a nice tutorial actually. I'll make a note of it. I'll do some learning with it and see what I come up with. I'm glad you like the sound though. I rarely use the Vital Flanger, but for certain sounds it's absolutely amazing. It is, man. Like I discovered how good it was about a year ago. It sounds like a long time, but I've been using Vital for probably 4 years. So yeah, what I love especially is when you put it on at the beginning of the FX chain and then you slam it through distortion and stuff. I think it has a really great way that it affects the distortion, particularly. Like, you know how you have these different distortion techniques, for example, cramming in your drums with a sine wave and white noise and then distorting it all, and then you get like a different distortion tone. That's sort of what I'd like to do with the flanger. Like I feel like it creates very interesting harmonics sometimes when you throw it before the distortion. That makes sense. So I want something to sort of change somewhere still. That was in a good spot already, I think. Maybe let's give that like a really fast flutter. Look, that's going to be cool, look. And we'll modulate that to... We put that on the LFO1, on the smooth. I don't know which way yet. My head's not that clever. I think I got it the right way around. Oh no, I haven't though. It's that way around, isn't it? Yeah. The speed of it's not really working. Maybe that needs to go on something else as well. It's a little brain shaker. Oh, it's a real skull tickler. This is cool. This is cool. It's got a really cool movement on. That's completely ruined it. I'll find a way to use it though. With LFO 2. No, wait, what am I doing? LFO 1, yeah, on the mix. Which way round? God, there's too many movements happening today. I'm not cognitively able to keep up with it all. I think that way around, yeah. Goodness me. Alright, what's next? This one. Yeah. A little bit less, a little bit less. Or does it want to be the other way? No. I think I need to sort of start it a bit lower like that. That should be better. Or just... Yeah. Oh, it's so bubbly. No. Timing's a bit off now. Oh, it really needs to be perfect, this one. That's better. Alright. Maybe I can bring this down a bit. Okay, it's already good how it is. I'm just sort of getting too attached to it now. Never get too attached to a patch, you know? Otherwise it'll end up breaking your heart. To play it safe, don't let the vital break your heart. Don't go breaking my heart. That was very subtle. I think. Do you want another filter on just for good measure? Maybe another little low pass. Just to sort of really wrap it all up. So we're going to mix that in a bit. Oh, actually, let's put a. Do I need to do that? Alright, cool. Touch the reverb and we're done on this one. Alright, I already thought of some names for this one. I think it's going to be a skull tickler. Tickly? Where's the R? There it is. I think I want to save that as a bass. Yeah. Cool, isn't it? Jakey, I managed to steal the Serum 1 wavetables. Nice. So I throw those on Vital quite a bit. Gave me a lot more options with sound. Good stuff. Yeah, the Serum wavetables were always classic, weren't they? I've never thought of using it before the distortion. We'll have to try it. Yeah, the flanger before the distortion. Definitely. Always. It's the best way around. In my experience, and I do have a lot of making Vital sounds. It's not always the case, but I kind of really like flanger before distortion and chorus directly after distortion. This seems to be my sort of preferred formula always, you know? There you go. That's years of Vital into one tip. Alright, we've saved that, haven't we? So yeah, let's maybe do one more if I've got time for one more maybe. And then I'm going to enjoy some live music. You're not using sidechain on basses when developing them? No, not when designing them, because that's it's something I can sort of hear, you know, like ideally in an ideal world, a sidechain should be an enhancement for the mixdown, but not necessarily a prerequisite. So yeah, in an ideal world, the bass should naturally in it. The bass should naturally fit with the kick drum without sidechaining. That's not to say that we don't sidechain it as well. Obviously we do, but when you can also design it so that it already sounds pretty nice mixdown wise together without having to sidechain, then it's just going to sound even tighter when you do, you know. So yeah, I'll design it without the sidechain on, just so I can try and get it to, yeah, really fit with a kick drum like naturally first, and then do that sort of stuff. That sort of stuff is later on in the mix down if I'm actually making a tune, you know. But yeah, of course, if I did it now, like it will sound more enjoyable for you guys. But yeah, in my head, I can sort of consciously or subconsciously design the sound without that sidechain having to be on, if that makes sense. Okay. Right, one more then. One more. Oh, I'm really losing inspiration on the... Maybe I should design my own one this time. Shall I make one? obviously there's all kinds of ways you can make another one and then make it morph, can't you? But I don't want to get right into that now. What I can do is bend it though, that'll be fun. This is cool, bit of a stabby one. Bit of a harmonic layer. Let's give that a little bit of movement so it changes a bit. Let's just do another notch filter again here. Oh dear, what have I done? Slightly better there. That was a moment where I made something subtly better, but not dramatically. Are you not using... I've already answered that question, haven't I? I'm using a Fruity Limiter method for sidechaining ATM. It drops the signal across the whole track. Need to find a plug-in so the kick only carves into the low end. Yeah, that sounds quite extreme to me. I don't think you need to go that critical with it. I much prefer these days more subtle side chains, like multi-band ones, just done in the right places, you know. That's my preferred mixing style right now anyway. All right, it's kind of cool. Let's hope the flanger makes it a lot better again. Let's put a bit of this on as well. Okay, flanger come to save us. The white noise, I was too lazy to do it at first, but it really does need to be high passed a lot. Even there it's still a bit too much. Okay, right. I've got about 7 minutes left and then I need to get ready to go out. In Germany, it's Himmelfahrt today, which is Ascension Day, which is also Father's Day in Germany. And it actually is the day of Pentecost, isn't it? I think, yeah. In Germany, the Christian holidays are all... everything closes always. You know, you have Easter and Good Friday... Ascension Day, they really closed the whole country down. But most of the men on Ascension Day just basically go out and get drunk. That's basically what they do here. I don't think they're most of them are in a state of worship. They're more in a state of sort of physical and mental decline. No, they're more in a drunken state, you know. Maybe let's put a bit of movement on this. The chorus didn't work super nicely on this sound, which is quite unusual. I think this needs a reverb most of all. Yeah, big difference. Slurpty-dup, Mike, good to see you at the end of the stream, even if for a moment. It definitely needs delay as well. Oh, I like that rhythm actually. I like that. It's quite straight, but I haven't done a sound like that for a while. That should definitely go up and down on the mix. Oh. Is it better in mono? Yeah, and right at the beginning as well. No, needs to be a bit tighter still. Sick. I've made it quite subtle in the end, but it definitely adds a lot of character there. Right, maybe a last minute filter, and then I'm gonna wrap this video, this live stream up. Nice, gave it a nice sort of darker neuro edge there right at the end, just before it was getting too cheesy. The other way, I think. Good. Nope, I think that was better there still. I think maybe the delay's too much. It's better. Sick. I think I had a name in my head for that one as well. But what was it? Bye, Dima. Good to see you. Mike, had a busy morning, but we'll watch this tonight. Get some great Vital. Yeah, I hope you've had fun touching your Vital recently as well. You might have to make another Vital preset pack, sir. I might do indeed, Mike. I might do indeed. What's this one called then? I had a brief idea for a name, and then I've forgotten. Something to do with Ascension, Pentecost. I can't think of good names for presets today. Electronic, no. What does it really sound like? This sound. It's got some nice delay tails on it, nice movement. That could be a good name for something like this. Encircling, something swirling, swirl. Swirling. Come on, guys, help me out. I've got to wrap the stream up now, but I need a name. Need a name for this one. Swirling, rotating, ascension, something spirits maybe. Spirit. Swirler, something like that, almost. Swirling spirits. We'll just call it that for now. That's pretty good. Is it a lead, a sequence, a bass? It's kind of all three, you know. Let's do it as a sequence, maybe. That's cool, that one. I like that one a lot. Thank you everyone for watching today. I'll end my stream now because I'm going to, as I mentioned before, I'm meeting a friend and going to see a bit of live music. Thanks everyone for tuning in, saying hello. If you're watching this on catch up, thank you as well. And yeah, as you see in the link in my chat, remember there is a preset sale going on until tomorrow night. All packs, individual packs, 40% off for Serum, Vital, Faceplant and Current. So go and grab yourself something new, and check out also links in the video description for my one-on-one tuition, my mastering services and my Patreon. Thank you very much for watching. That's it from me today. More from me very, very soon. Ciao for now.